Before we start, it's mental health awareness month. I just want to do a mental health check, make sure all y'all good. On a scale of 1 to 10, mentally, how y'all feeling? 10. 10? A 3? Oh shit!
Let's talk about it.
Right.
6.9.
6.9.
5.5.
5.5.
Yeah.
6.9.
A 10.
This is my favorite number.
Right.
10.
Let's go change tomorrow.
How you feeling? A 9.
Okay.
Blue, how you feeling?
I'm about a 11, 12.
11. Out of 10.
She turned.
Damn.
She turned.
I'm lit.
How you good?
Probably because of this podcast. I'm
Hey.
good.
She's on a 10.
Alright.
Are you on 10 yet?
The only reason I ask because you never know. I always say you never know what people going through. Even though we smiling and laughing, sometimes that's a sign of depression. So I just wanted to check in with y'all. Even we still living it up and laughing and shit like that. That's a good way to get over some shit. Actually, laughter, but it's also a disguise. So just make sure y'all meditate, prayed up, whatever y'all do. Get into y'all oneness, y'all chakras, or whatever y'all decide to do, and just make sure y'all good, man. Cause I'm pretty sure everybody got family. Most of us got kids, and everybody needs you. You never know who needs you. You never know who needs that phone call, that text message. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to do a mental health check, cause that shit is serious.
Yeah, make sure y'all check on y'all phone.
Yeah, check on y'all people, cause when I was in Puerto Rico, I was seeing posts of people dying left and right, like kids and shit. I'm like. That's
like sex trafficking or what?
No, like stray bullets and shit, like stupid shit. Really.
But it happened while you was there.
It happened when I was gone. Cause I hardly checked my social media when I was there. I was just posting.
Right.
So when on the plane ride, using Wi-Fi, I'm just scrolling. I'm like, damn. Like apparently like 8 people got killed within that span. I didn't know a dude. I knew somebody that knew her boyfriend got killed in front of his son. Now his son is going to therapy for that. And see, people don't think about that shit. And when you out running the streets and you doing what you're doing, it's kids that's affected. Overall, you took somebody's life, you might got a stripe or whatever, but you affected something. A 4-year-old should not have to go to therapy for some shit like that. That's crazy. To even have a kid sit there and talk to somebody, a professional, and try to dissect their mind and how they feeling. That shit is why I couldn't imagine that. That's why I say, if you gonna do something to me, you gotta kill my whole family. I don't want my kids to go through that shit. That's traumatized. That's almost worse. You know what I'm saying? They might grow up to be successful doctors and shit like that, but in the back of their head, that dude seeing his dad get killed in front of him. Like, but that was just my mental health check. I'm glad all y'all good. 6.9, you need to pray.
It took you that long to get it.
We're going to Bible study after this.
Right. It took you that long to get it.
Right. So we got a couple topics. We're gonna go straight to the juicy since we kind of started behind.
You gonna introduce me though?
Oh, my bad. My bad. So,
See?
this is my boy T1.
What's going on?
He part of Where You Ask podcast. Of course, y'all know BBD. BBD over here.
Say my name right. Okay.
No, you BBD. She got the sex box, pleasure box. And then
I don't have a pleasure.
I'm gonna let you introduce yourself, bro.
All right, y'all. So it's Aceboogie with Radioactive Podcast.
Yeah.
I gotta tap in with me. I'm gonna be able to get y'all cards before I go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, he got a partner, Aubrey. He didn't want to show up because he said he don't fuck with us like that.
Nah, man, he acting right now. He doing his little acting skill. He doing a movie right now.
Oh shit! Okay, shout out to Aubrey. I didn't know that. My bad. I didn't mean that.
We just want to make sure that you guys are comfortable. Make sure you have a good time. Like I said, there's food over there. Make sure you get a drink at the bar. Just lay
Tippy
back.
bartenders.
Yeah, tippy bartenders. Lay back, relax. We just want this to have like a nice, cool vibe, laid back vibe. And anytime free. Talk about it. Don't hold back. We're not gonna hold back. You are allowed to curse if you want to curse.
Yeah. Pull out your phones, put us on live.
Right.
Everything. Let people know to come out. Let people know that they missing it. And all that good stuff. But first, before we start off with the topics, I don't know if you noticed them cupcakes right there, but there's 2 cupcakes right now that's infused with a little booze.
I saw that.
And I'm gonna have my 2 co-hosts and a guest co-host. They gonna try it, a little piece of it right now. Get a little taste test.
Right now?
Yes, right now. Let us
Okay.
know what you think.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go ahead and try this out.
Where'd that come from?
I can't tell the lady who made it, but the lady who sells it, her picture's on there.
Alright.
Yeah, fork over there.
Can we get some forks?
It look like there's like a box of forks over there.
I'm a savage shit.
Is it okay?
Straight savage like.
Uh-oh.
We'll have BBD try it.
BBD.
Nah, y'all don't want me to try that.
Hey,
I don't have to alcohol in my
Uh-oh. I've been drinking.
Yo, the icing is good. Oh!
alcohol just makes you feel good.
Yo, the icing is good though.
What about okay, icing.
Got it all on my hand.
Is it good?
What the icing is at least.
I want to
Alright,
get
y'all.
I want to get to the alcohol.
First
part.
bite.
Let's get that first bite. Let everybody see it.
Here we
Did
go.
you taste it, D?
No, not yet. I'm about to right now.
About to right now.
1, 2, 3.
Boy, I got icing all on my face.
Okay, I got a big chunk, man. I got bigger than y'all.
Oh,
You got a whole cupcake.
I did. I should have
Yeah,
said,
man, you work
yo,
on this.
it's good.
That shit
Yo,
good.
it's sweet.
Like strawberry.
I don't taste.
Oh, talk on the mic so we can hear you. What it tastes like.
It's sweet.
It's sweet.
You don't
It's good
taste
though.
it.
You don't taste the alcohol.
Yeah, you don't taste some type of alcohol with it.
You gotta be careful with this.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
right
this
now.
definitely
Get
gets you
that
drunk.
sneak up on you. On your way home.
Alright, that's it for me.
Let me take one more bite.
It's alright.
Everybody go to Mahomes to get alcohol.
Yo, this is. I can eat this every day.
I like that.
That's good. That's good.
I need one of these for the app on 27.
So I mean, who made these? Who made these cupcakes?
I don't know the lady who makes them, but I will get that to you if I say I make it.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Man.
You made it?
Good.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I bet you can
I
eat 10
wouldn't say
things,
don't
you be feeling real good.
First,
Don't
Get tingling sensation.
I don't taste the alcohol though. That shit's scary.
Did you squeeze the shot into
Squeeze
it?
it in.
I got the middle. That's usually what I.
But did you squeeze the shot?
Oh.
Oh, y'all know what?
So what y'all thought that was?
They don't know.
There we go.
I honestly thought.
It was already in there.
Decoration.
It's okay.
Nah, I didn't think it was
You know,
decoration. I thought
men
it
are a
was.
little slower than women. That's why as women are here to help y'all out.
Damn.
So why ain't nobody help at the beginning?
Right.
We thought y'all did it. That's why he just asked.
I know.
All right, taste it. Look it out.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Keep the hat fill up.
There it is. Right there on.
Is it tequila?
Tequila.
I squeezed the whole bottle. All right.
Everybody looking like they.
Yeah, you can taste that shit. Yeah, you can taste that shit. You can taste that shit now.
Everybody, the whole dynamic changed.
It feel good. It ain't bad.
Stop it. They looking at us like.
Oh, my bad. Oh.
I'm done.
I ain't
Shout out to the
getting
egg rolls. If you like them, Isaac P from Stackhouse made the egg rolls. If you ever want some more, hit him up. He does
They vegan over there. They
those are the
vegan.
egg rolls.
but he does make Philly cheesesteak. He makes some dirty rice. That's very tasty.
Is that all vegan though?
Yeah, like
Not
egg
vegan.
rolls over there are vegan.
And we also have dessert that he makes refrigerated too. He got some cheesesteak, egg rolls. and,
No, the Phillies. I don't think the Philly is vegan.
Yeah, I looked y'all up.
No,
I tried
he
to
don't make them.
I tried to
Philly and vegan.
No,
You
no.
can with Beyond Meat. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my first time ever. That's my first time ever
Honestly,
tasting vegan.
I'm not fully vegan, but I eat vegan meals sometimes so that I can get acclimated to trying different flavors.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's literally my first.
That was good.
Why not?
But I feel like if you like mushrooms, oyster mushrooms are good.
Oh, you don't try shrooms before?
The oyster mushrooms.
You had
pink
shrooms?
mushrooms. No, I've never had them.
You try shrooms?
I ain't never tried.
My 30th birthday is coming up, so I think I'm gonna try them this year.
Anybody try shrooms before?
No.
I know people
That's
that
just-
have. I'm gonna do it in January on my birthday.
Your birthday? You tried shrooms? How was it?
No, I was saying these was good.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
my bad. I'm throwing shrooms on there.
Did you get the sauce?
Did you get the sauce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's it.
Salsa.
That's sauce. That's sauce the truth. So we're gonna get into this first juicy dialogue. Which we gonna do this one first?
Let's do this one first.
Okay. So the first subject on here, we was talking about this earlier. About how do y'all feel about men using sex toys?
Is there a stigma with men using sex toys?
Like,
There is a stigma, but I don't think there should be one.
I agree, because
There is
No.
one. I don't think there should be one.
because every time I get to y'all G-spot.
man, we not talking about that shit. I'm not talking about
But why are you denying yourself? But why are you denying yourself?
Look, my G-spot for 36 years, my G-spot is the tip of my dick.
That's the only one that you've explored.
That is gonna be the only
So how
one.
you gonna feel you walk in the room and you see a man with his finger in his ass?
But see, all right, baby, did you reach that spot or not? That's not the only way you can get to it. That's the misconception because
Okay, so
bitches
another
just want to
way?
play in y'all ass.
Oh, there's another
Up
way.
under your nuts, that little area, the gooch, you press right there. It's the same fucking shit.
There's nothing wrong. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with the gooch, but it's something wrong with, in my opinion,
It's
ain't no
preference.
penetration
It's
on the
preference.
dudes.
Why?
Some
Why?
dudes is into it.
Why?
That's just not my thing.
I need to hear it. Why?
Cause I don't do that. That's just not me. It could be.
I'm gonna let you know something about me.
So we talking about the guy getting sex toys on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not like a
Not
dildo.
necessarily, yeah.
Like they got pocket pussies and.
Oh, okay. See, that's a different thing, though. You talking about?
Okay, this is our.
I thought you was talking about.
She got sex. I don't know if you.
Let's see on toys. What type of toys can we use?
You
The
right.
stigma actually is broken down from not males only, it's broken down by homosexuals and heterosexuals. Shout out to Pride Month. But yes, it is based on heterosexuals and homosexuals. Actually, homosexuals do actually love toys. They will use them and they are actually a great buyer of them. They're a consumer. It's heterosexual men that seem like that they cannot use them. And they have more
I have a
stigmas to
theory on
them.
that. I have a theory on that though.
Business is great.
Booming. I have a theory on that.
If you really want to know.
She got a theory. She got a theory.
I have a theory on
Okay.
that. I feel like because it's more so like a black man thing. Y'all are definitely a lot more sexually repressed, and that's because y'all care about niggas' opinions. And not only that, I feel like it's a big issue that's coming out, like where
You say you can fix that?
y'all need to fix that. So this is not holes. This is not holes, you know. No, but I think that it's more so just self-healing, self-awareness, really spending time on what you like instead of, and a lot of it came out of the, you know, back in like the 80s and 90s, oh, you're not straight if you ain't fucked a lot of bitches. But it was never a thing of, are you pleasing the women that you having sex with? And now the thing is, statistically, that a lot of women are not really pleased. They just like, okay, this was cool.
Yeah.
Is that frustrating for the woman? Like, what does she do at that point when she's not getting satisfied?
Go to blackromance.com.
Bow.
So, just saying.
No, what I do is you that book that sexologist with the pleasure box.
No. This is
You
why.
watch videos and y'all just like teach each other.
This is true. But if you in that dynamic, you can teach each other. But in all honesty, since we predominantly African American, in all honesty, that takes communication on the male and the female part. What you're interested in and what your interests are, they really should remain in the bedroom. But a lot of women and a lot of men like to share their sex life, and then you open yourself up for judgment, and then you start redirecting your actions. When in actuality, what y'all got going on in the bedroom is between y'all two.
So like, can I ask you
What you think? Who you talking to?
I'm at the direct.
What's the question? How you feel about it?
What's the question? Men using sex toys.
Hell no.
Why?
Like a pocket pussy or.
Why?
That's better than anything else that we were discussing earlier.
We want to talk about that.
I mean, I'm not gonna use it, but I'm not gonna knock somebody that does, I suppose.
If you go, check me out. So they tell you, they come to you and they say, look, you're gonna do a year in prison, but you can take this dog with you. You gonna take the dog?
Oh hell yeah. That's the exception.
Can I ask you a question?
That's the exception. Niggas are gonna be working in that cell.
If your woman say, look, I want you to stroke me up and put this toy on my clit, are you open for that?
Yeah.
Then you open the toys.
I'm open to
Right. Yeah.
So yeah,
You
wait a minute. Yeah, we're all on board with that.
She got real technical.
What'd she say?
She got real technical. Huh?
What do you mean?
If your woman come to you and say, I want you to stroke me up while you use this toy on my clit, are you open for that?
So you using the toy on her?
Yeah.
You know you
Then you like, then you can use toys.
Hey, it's funny you say that because my wife and I had that conversation the other night.
Blow her back up, bro. Okay.
I do that anyway.
All right.
What's my name?
Mary like,
But it's just the attitude.
Conversation.
chitty, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Okay, you know
I didn't
what?
think about it. I didn't think about that part.
There's levels,
she brought it out, I was
bro.
like,
She will
oh,
lose her
What
fucking
they
mind.
Okay.
I want to ask y'all too. I
She said, all I do is pop up.
I'm about to put some baby all up my
Nobody's saying that
I want to ask you two fellas. I want to ask you two fellas something. Now, did you guys learn y'all's woman's body before y'all got married or after? Y'all really figured it out afterwards?
It's no, you continually learn.
Yeah. Like, especially like you've been with your woman for a long time. What she liked at 20 and 21.
Change.
It changed.
So it does. Does it change really? The sexual preference changes?
You might change. Like, some shit you doing in your 20s, you might look, I can't fuck with
Your
that.
dick might be.
But I found this other position that I can fuck with.
What you say, Blue?
I said your dick might be harder in your 20s and you might get limp later on. You never
Yeah, that's diet though.
40%
Niggas out here with these sorry diets, drinking
It is.
Hennessy, eating wings every
That
day.
is Dr.
Them the
Seven.
ones.
Dr. Seven and
Them the
already.
ones. See, what you want to do is get you some sea moss.
Yeah, I was about to say.
So sea moss is a
Sea moss, some
Hey,
maca.
But then you
All that
change
good
up. Like I learned,
Get that root.
like she said,
Get that root.
She said Dr. Sebi, right? So a lot of shit Dr. Sebi talk about, it affects everything. So when you change up your diet, you eliminate. Like I don't do fried foods really. And now when I do, it fuck my
You
stomach.
feel horrible.
So now later on in life, when you in your 60s and 70s, you eliminate half the shit you was eating in your 20s. Cause you can do it in your 20s. Cause your body, your metabolism is burning that shit quick. But when you get, it depends on the person. Everybody's different. But when you get older, sometimes you gotta change a lot of shit. Like drinking will kill your erection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you got niggas in there popping Henny. Henny is the drink right now,
So y'all saying, so what y'all saying is moral to the story is it's okay for men to play in their ass.
How you go from
That's up to you.
Oh, you
Whatever you like.
You one of those girls like, please yourself, baby. Go ahead, whatever it is you gotta do.
What you like?
That's up to you. This is the position that I take with that. Because if I'm not fucking you, that's not my goddamn business what you're doing.
At all.
And if I am, we have already discussed what you like.
And it don't
Right.
So I am not shocked if I come home and you beating and doing this at the same time. Like that's not my
You
business.
trying to get that spot.
Good Lord, oh my God.
That's
But
weird.
it's definitely a stigma.
And
All
all that
Why
changes,
limit
though.
yourself?
What you
So
mean?
even if you think you know your wife or your girlfriend, that can change by the day because
Yep.
60% of women work off of the environment.
Right.
So if you have had a shitty ass argument, we're not giving you any that nicely, okay? So we will hold back.
Hell, I'm like,
There's
See, I think
That's okay.
Look, when you get some dudes get to a point to where women can't hold pussy over them.
I'm that dude.
So if say me and my wife get an argument, that's okay. You ain't getting none tonight. Okay, cool. Okay.
And then you
We married for life.
That's
Eventually he gonna give in.
Yeah, like, what you doing?
And then I'm gonna give you a baby to make you pay for it. They gotta pay
Damn.
for it.
Yeah.
You let it build up. It's your fault.
Hey there, Farmer John. I'm leaving that baby with you after the breastfeeding is done.
Get your seat.
Farmer John.
You had said as you get older, the sex life can change.
Yeah.
Well, she
But
said, I think
as
she
you
said,
get
please.
older, it can go, your libido can go up. And especially, there's things like depression, postpartum, so your wives are having babies.
Yeah.
That might slow down a little bit.
Right.
High stress, anxiety, things bring that down. But then for me, as I've gotten older, my sex drive has gotten up because I'm more in tune with myself. So, and I'm more willing to try something different now that my mind has matured. So as you get older, you might find that you're a little more freaky than what you would have done back in college.
What about
And
for
that's
men?
different.
Do men Like,
Yes,
sex drive go up
you
as
can
we get
change,
older?
but you guys are not so focused on your hormones like women are. Women have postpartum anxiety, depression, things like that can really fluctuate our libido. Men, a lot of men actually don't know this, but they actually have erectile dysfunction and they don't even know it. Just because they get up doesn't mean that they're actually fertile or they're actually aware of their own penis. Like they actually have an erectile dysfunction if you cannot get up all the time. And that can be foods you're eating. That can be stress as well. But men have the same thing, but it's all about you knowing your own body and knowing that it can change. So your wife can like this for 10 years and then all of a sudden you like, bitch, you just like, now you want it in the ass? Well, yeah, because she done saw something, she's intrigued by something, or something has happened to where she's like, I think I'm ready to try it.
Trying that for you.
So it's kind of one of those things like you gotta be comfortable with the curveballs.
So can a woman have an orgasm from the ass?
Women can have orgasms from the ass.
I actually,
They can be so turned on. There's so many things, just like a vibrator can turn someone on so bad that you have orgasm. I love my vibrators because I can have an orgasm. Really?
Hey, I don't know. Fellas, all the fellas in here, I don't know, it's the vibrator that's going around taking over relationships.
Oh, damn. Oh, the rolls.
So
Man, I be here.
has anybody ever tried the rose yet?
No.
Anybody?
No.
Yes. So how does the rose? How does it work?
It's got different functions, but it's a suction, so it suctions on your clit and then it starts to gyrate. And
So it's suctioning that hole,
yes,
the hole on
and
the
then
top.
it just starts to vibrate. So it's actually like a
Death
multi-function.
He about to take notes. He take
Death grip.
It's what you
Oh.
get.
But it's like a really good.
It's what you get.
Yeah, hold on, you raise your hand. I want to hear
I'm
it.
sorry. I do not have roses on me. And it's actually selling like hotcakes.
She
but
does sell sex
there's
toys
new
if
ones.
you don't know.
Okay.
If you ever need
Okay.
sex toys.
There's like the
Roses
4.0,
on
there's
deck.
4.9, but yes, definitely.
I'm about to start sending
The rolls.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so as far as the topics go, we're gonna change it up a little bit. This might be a little bit more controversial though. But honest opinions, how do y'all feel about the transgender kids changing playing sports? Like the boys playing feeling like they're a woman or a woman and they wanna
Make a transgender league. Bow. Everybody is always so about separation. I feel the same way about black issues. Y'all be wanting to intermingle and stuff with people that don't like y'all. I feel like it should be a communities for where you can mingle. If you don't feel like you safe in them areas, woo, they got they type of shit like that where they raise the prices so you can't move it. And the same thing for sports. Transgenders, baby, you a woman now, but you still hit like a nigga.
Okay.
Right.
Because in the wrestling,
it's been proven.
right?
It's been proven.
That's
There's
my
two-
problem.
there was two
There's a
girls-
transgender MMA.
She somebody's jaw or something.
She fucked that girl face up.
And that's not okay.
She fucked that girl face up.
What I'm not gonna do is ignore the physical capabilities of a male and a female. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna ignore it.
How men shouldn't hit women. But just because you say you identify as a woman, you still got that strength though. Like that shit ain't went nowhere.
No. Ain't no amount of estrogen gonna take that muscle capacity and make it do this and shrink it. It's not.
I'm not doing it
Because
With a
it's
man
women
that's
with muscle
physically
capacity
capable,
that's
Right.
up there. So ain't there's no amount of estrogen that can take your muscle capacity, your physical human strength that you
not arguing with
develop
science.
and shrink it. So no.
I'm not arguing with science.
So, okay, so the topic is transgender kids playing sports, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a is a consensus that we got an issue with that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so what's the difference between a girl being a kicker on a football team?
I feel like they have football, female football.
Hear me out. Like
biological female.
biological female.
Playing
Right,
male football.
a man's football.
Yeah, because hear me out. How many times have everybody old enough that seen the football game where the kicker done got their head knocked off
Yeah.
trying to getting a kick block? Now what if that happens to that girl?
There ain't a difference.
It's not.
Playing football with the dude.
It's not, and that's what I said.
Big Steve, which like
He said she should be playing football.
Same thing.
Had a concussion. She
Playing football with the dude.
Ain't no concussion. A man can kill you if
the
you're
goal
small
is
enough
not
woman.
to
With a
strong enough hit
or beat up the kicker. The MMA, whatever y'all were just talking about, it's straight like woman, man, like that's the point. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, but at
the
the
kicker
same time,
might get fucked up sometimes, but the goal on the other thing is to see who wins.
Right, but at the same time,
and like she said, you can't like. I mean, that strength of a man and a woman is different regardless of fact.
Right. So it kind of,
totally different.
But at the same, it kind of applies the same thing because football, you're trying to stop your opponent from scoring. That's
she's not the quarterback; she's the kicker.
But I
kickers
gotta
get it.
Kickers still get hit. You're not, but there's rules against roughhousing the kicker. You're not supposed to go at the kicker like that.
No, you're absolutely right, but it still happens.
My thing is, all right, I think that we all get lost in the spirit of inclusion and not realizing there's still inclusion and separation.
I don't think, me personally, I don't think, even in college, I don't think a woman should play that kind of contact sport. Like I don't think.
Here's the thing.
No, but it don't matter what position on the football field you play.
You shouldn't be playing with men.
Women's football.
No. I feel like we tried that. Y'all know what y'all did to us? We should not. We tried that. Y'all know what y'all did to us? Y'all put us in booty shorts.
Oh yeah,
I forgot that
But my that's the only way that men are going to accept a woman playing a heavily contact sport is if it is sexualized. If you want a man's money to support you in this venue,
don't want some lingerie.
Right. So when it comes, it's not. When you separate.
Yeah, but they have to bang it though.
When you separate as a female in general or a person in general, when you separate your emotion from the truth of shit, from logic, and then when you think about business, marketing, when you think about sociology, psychology, this is all things that come into play when it comes to running a business and deciding how you're gonna do it. So target market, right? Your target demographic.
It's like the WNBA and the NBA.
And if a woman playing a high contact sport wants a man to watch it, how the fuck else do you think no man wants to see his woman get beat up?
Right. So how would y'all feel?
Okay, unless you have naked.
If the person identified with a woman as a woman and he went and played in the WNBA, that would be fucking unfair, right? Any NBA player, it could be even on the bench. The last motherfucker on the bench is better than the average motherfucker out here. So if he was to come out and say, you know what, I identify as a woman now, so let me try WNBA. And he's gonna go out there and he's gonna be dominating. He might be a scrub in the NBA, but in WNBA he is killing it. I think that's kind of the difference. I don't think women should be in the college football or the NFL. That shit is dangerous. This motherfuckers, it's men that's paralyzed.
And y'all get big.
And that's men. These are big dudes.
Football players be though, like y'all get big.
He's
the shortest dude when y'all work out.
So I don't know.
What you mean?
I gotta bring it back to the actual question. Like I actually work with social emotional learning for children who have problems with identifying. So I am pro inclusion. So I am completely inclusive. If a child wants to play flag football and they are a female, but they think that they're a male, they are children.
Yeah, right.
I am okay. So I think there should be an age range. But right now, I think if I'm looking at my 6-year-old students, I'm going to say that you are whatever you want to be, whatever you can thrive in being, whatever you want to be successful in. I will never tell them you have to go and be in this group that might mistreat them, even if they're their own kind. We see that amongst our own community now, where you can be black and still can't relate.
Right.
So why would I take this child that says, I'm happy where I'm at? Why can't I be with this 6-year-old? They see me as me. They don't care that I wear a dress every day and I'm a little boy.
Right.
They don't care. So for me, when you bring it back to the question, when you talk about children, I have to go back to say, I'm pro inclusion. Like I am.
So flag football is different.
Right, that's what
flag football is cool because they got the mix. They got the mixed league.
That's what
Right. But we had a girl play football with us in middle school, and she was good for middle school because we all kind of the same size in middle school. But once men start hitting that growth spurt in high school,
you start going.
She played in high school, but dudes is like, oh, she want to play.
Right.
Okay, so let's see if she now she's targeted.
Right. That's like that competitive.
Right.
Once you hit puberty, things start changing. If I can speak on it. Puberty, children they evolve from puberty.
You said say that again.
The little girl has their puberty that doesn't have
You're
you
hearing a man's area.
Right.
Niggas test each other to see if
Right.
they stand up.
Right.
So if you as a woman is gonna come in a man's den and try to play with them, they
Y'all
gonna test
That's
you.
the part I'm
Y'all
talking about.
living
That's what I'm
around.
talking about.
Y'all live
That's
in a realm of
understanding
testing
logic
each
in
other's
real life, though.
masculinity.
Right.
You said what?
Y'all live in a realm of testing each other's masculinity.
Like check this out.
Yeah, it's the dog eat. I mean, that's nature
I don't,
though.
and I'm
That
not
is
a
nature.
female, but I'm not a male, but from a female, from the outside looking in, y'all test each other's masculinity at
Do
every,
you measure
at
up?
every
Right.
point.
Like,
In like,
even
I know
when you
y'all
meet somebody
stress
the
poor
first
babies,
time,
I
if I
feel
meet
for
you the
y'all.
first time, hey, yo,
I'm
what's up,
glad
cool,
that
blah, 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 but I'm like, did this nigga run with us though?
Right.
So this day
So look, y'all said there's so many different levels, right? So we went from sports to fighting to football to who should be included, right? So when we're talking about like some, what did you say? You called it we were talking about some transgender MMA?
Yes.
Yeah, at the end of the day, if you're a man, regardless what the fuck you look like and what you have done versus a woman, right? You already know what time it is. As much as I'm all women can do anything men can do, like biology, whatever she said, you know what I'm talking about.
We don't argue with
Right, like you can't argue with science, right? But when it comes to the little girl who wants to be the kicker on the football team or whatever,
Little kids.
yeah, like let's do
Kids is
it.
different.
Right, but not even
But
kids.
you gotta be at some point in time you gotta be you. I think we hide the truth from our kids too much.
Yep.
So I think at some point you're gonna have to tell your kid, hey, look, baby, I know you identify as this and you want to play, but that's not safe for you.
You take away Special Olympics and
That's yes.
That's how.
But I will say this though, it's just like what you were saying earlier.
We
If
are
you are
making
going to step
our
into
kids
something, like
sensitive.
you know, if you get into football, you know what you're getting into. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm a football player, I'm a small dude, right? So if I say I'm gonna play in the NFL, I gotta be ready for 6 foot.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm
200,
saying.
300. So, but it's the same mentality. Like when you step into anything, whether it's music, you know, a lot of us in here do music. So
I already know
you
what
gotta
I'm
be able to realize, okay, this is what I'm stepping into. A lot of parents, like you said, don't tell their kids, hey, look, especially parents that do this shit, they don't let their kids know, hey, this is what we're getting into. This is what it's about. This is really what it's about.
Whatever you want to do, but they don't go, but this is what's going to happen when you try.
Consequences.
Yep.
They say you can be whatever you want to be. Go ahead, baby. But they don't say, but this is what it's gonna be. It's just, oh, go.
Like I tell my daughter, like I fight. That's what I do.
Okay. That's it.
So it's like I train. I got what, like two, three women on my team. In this sport of mixed martial arts, even boxing, hell, take for instance Clarissa
I know
Shields.
mixed martial arts.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Clarissa Shields, all her life before she even got in MMA, she been sparring and boxing with dudes.
Yeah.
And they not going soft.
They not going soft.
You feel what I'm saying? It's just like
But when you step in that realm, that's what you want, though.
right. That's what I'm saying. Like
She's even calling out dudes now at the end of her. It's like I need to match up with him.
Right.
So like she's asking for it.
yes,
Like, to be in that ring with the men.
That's what I'm saying. So it's whatever you're getting in, whatever you're stepping into, you have to be prepared,
But she's
right?
asking.
That comes with it. Just like how you said, hey, whether it's football or whatever, we testing to see each other. Can you handle this? This is what you want. If a female steps on the mat and we sparring, she ain't even expecting us to take it easy on her. She not coming at us.
I would hope you not.
She doesn't want you to take it easy on her.
But that's what I'm saying.
How do you learn
You
if that's the
step in a
case?
freestyle battle with a man, I'm expecting
Expecting
him to come at
I'm
me,
expecting him to
I'm
tear me up.
expecting it, but I'm
And
asking
me to
for
just
it.
smile and go,
I'm asking for it.
I'm finna fire your bald head
I'm about
ass
to
up.
flame you.
He gonna say the words, and I'm like, those rap battles can get.
He gonna call
They
you.
can get
Oh,
grimy. He
Arsenal-
gonna do you like black.
He gonna do you like black youngster. You all
But
types of
on the
words.
flip side, women, these new women are they can defend themselves in that ring, and not in the ring, like but like boxing. I mean, like freestyle and shit like that.
But you know who they can't defend themselves against?
Kevin Samuels.
Oh my God.
Oh man, so
Kevin
look,
Samuels. Hey, they be doing it dirty. They walk into that though.
yeah. But look, Pete, I'm glad she brought that up because I think this is my personal opinion. When he was shitting on men for like 2 years, nobody was saying nothing.
He wasn't popping, no.
No, he wasn't popping.
No, not at all.
But as soon as he started talking about, I think it's his delivery.
How y'all feel about females?
I think it's his delivery.
What he said is how he said.
It's how he's saying. That's what I hear a lot. But can I ask a question? Is he lying about any of the shit that he's saying?
Some of it, yes.
Some of it.
Yes.
Like what?
Like ultimately.
Be a little too judgy.
Okay, so like he'll ask the woman.
You can't say, oh, a 6-figure dude is not gonna want you.
But he's not.
But he's not wrong though.
But he said no. What he said is you want the dude that's making 500, 600, 800,000 a year. But you gotta understand, that man with that bag, he got these options too.
He got
these options. So
I met women that want this high quality man, but they have nothing to the table to
offer.
bring to
You don't
them.
mess
So
with
I
them.
get why he would be bashing him because he's like, dude, if this high quality man only wants you for sex, to be on his shoulder, to not open your mouth, just go to these business trips with him, you're not of high quality. Your face is high quality, and that's all you get. So, and that's just kind of some real shit because a lot of people say, oh, well, I deserve this businessman that has these 6 figures. But you have no education, you have no income coming in, you don't have multiple streams of income. How can we build?
I got a question. Is it fair for a woman to sit there and say, I bring my feminine energy, I nurture? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Is that fair?
No.
I don't think it's fair.
I don't know. Thank you. Look, as most black men,
Because
I say black man,
any woman has the capacity to nurture.
Exactly.
What else do you do, bitch?
right?
Especially if you with a man that has more up here and more wants outside of I just want a bitch to sit there and shut up and get fucked and suck.
And see, that's why I say when you deal with some men that you can't control them with your pussy, now it's a whole different ball game. Cause now you say, okay,
that should
so
have
besides
never
your
been a
pussy,
thing.
what else do you bring?
That should have never been a thing.
It's the first controller. What do you mean?
But it's
No, I'm
not.
saying like say for instance,
But no.
if he got options though, you can't really hold that over his
That
head.
should have never been a thing.
But you can't hold your pussy over here. Not you specifically, but she can't say.
That should have never been a thing. That should have never been an image that was put out. Sex is supposed to be a bonding thing. It's not supposed to be something I can hold over you because you want it. A man wanting to have sex with you if he likes you is because he wants to bond with you.
Right.
It's a bonding thing. So you saying, oh, he thirsty because he done got it. I like you, bitch.
Right. I like the way you got the people drip 5,000. Like
I got plenty enough homeboys to know it was never supposed to be a weapon.
Especially if the man's a sapiosexual, like me personally, like you don't have to be like the most attractive, but if you can catch my mindset, because I catch yours, and we connect, then I'm turned on like a motherfucker, like you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, like you know, like there's a lot of women out here who look hella fine and they just look at all that, they're millionaires already, they got no mindset, and that's what they lose. You feel me? Because you can hit that once. And then she get hurt later on, she mad as hell because she ain't got no mindset on. So like sapiosexual, that's another reason why a lot of men get strung over pussy because it's not just the pussy, it's like, damn, this could be like some wifey material type shit. But let me see, you can give her a year, you know what I'm saying?
I'm up with Derrick Jackson.
Men are the biggest project lovers.
Let's not bring him up.
Men are the biggest project lovers. Y'all love to build something up, and that's
But I've never heard of, and I'm not saying that it ain't never happened, but I ain't never seen a multi-millionaire woman.
No, because we know plenty of men that sit on the couch and play games all day.
Stop it,
and we
right?
know that
Come
woman
on.
that is taking care of him.
I said a multi-millionaire. I'm not talking about.
I know, but
I'm
it's
saying
not no rich woman doing it for the broke woman.
But yeah, it's some bum dudes supposed to take care like nurses or doctors or something like that. Yeah,
You right, but that's because we have sense. We not thinking with. I mean, what you gonna do with my money if you sitting here and not making no money now?
But I'm saying if it's the same, like I said, if the dude go in Walmart and he see a chick versus a woman go in Walmart and she see a dude and the dude come up to her and he like, hey look, I ain't trying to disturbing her, but you beautiful. What's your name? I don't see her giving him the time of day because he works at Walmart.
Right. You are
But I can see the man not caring because honestly, men don't give a fuck how much money you make.
We're not shallow like women.
We don't give a fuck how much money you make.
bullshit. It's
Bullshit.
It's a
Like Kevin Samuels. Like Kevin Samuels said.
Me and this man, honestly, I watch a lot of his podcasts or his little videos or whatever because at some points he does make sense. At some points he doesn't. And in this aspect, he does. Women grade men and men grade women on different things. Y'all value looks. You value how a woman looks because it's not a double standard. No, it's not. No, it's not because a woman will sit there and look at a man with buku money and be like, "Oh, you ugly cute."
Yep.
Dead ass. You ugly cute.
If you know how to dress and you
ugly cute. Y'all trying to figure out where that term come from? Because women coined that.
Yep.
We made that.
Yes,
you
we did.
ugly cute, which means you ugly as fuck, but you got money, so you cute.
Because you dress good.
Because you look good. You carry yourself
You
good.
smell good. You dress
You
good.
know your
beard
shortcomings, and you have accommodated for them. Now, what women don't do is accommodate for their shortcomings. That's one thing I agree with him on. You want somebody to accept you
as
in
you
your
are.
sloppy beanbag state, and you won't put any effort into anything. I don't give a damn if you built like a Buick, but if your hair,
you gonna love me while
your
I'm
hair,
fat.
face, everything is good. You can find somebody that is going to love you for you.
Yeah.
I get both sides of the argument. Women want to be accepted for who they are.
But you don't
regardless.
love yourself though.
But
If you let yourself walk around like that.
Bow, I agree.
And you want me
I
to love
totally
you, come in
agree.
and pour all this energy into this empty ass cup. No, I'm the full cup. I'm the full cup. You got a hole in your shit. So when I'm pouring in,
It's just going up.
It's just turning into shit.
Look at it.
understand.
And at that point, it ain't a hole in the shit. It's a laundry basket. You know the laundry basket with the holes in the shit. That's what
Well, I'm
they
gonna say about this topic. Well, I'm gonna say about this topic. Go ahead.
I feel like you sleeping on something more.
Yes, you are.
Right.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
She done turned the whole
I see it all in the face.
Let's go. Speak on
You
it.
can't hide it. It's all in the face.
She done went the whole direction
Look,
of the shit.
at the end of the day, I'm a firm believer of regardless what, I heard all your points, right? But people are people, men, women, whatever. That doesn't mean all men are the same. That doesn't mean all women are the same. So to your point, I'm the type of person that could be the billionaire woman and go into Walmart and say, hey cashier, what's going on? And who knows what could possibly happen.
Right.
Like, so it just depends where your mindset is at. Yeah, as an individual.
know
Like,
what?
I'm not a shallow person. I'm not about the money. I'm not about that. Now, do I want you to have whoever said an empty cup and just continue to be cool with your empty cup? No. But like if we're, making it happen or building each other, motivating each other, whatever to get to that point or, then that's cool. But yeah.
There's a show on Netflix.
And that's my problem.
There's a show on Netflix where there are millionaires dating people that are kind of regular.
Yeah.
But one thing we gotta think about when a woman does do that, it probably is gonna be an issue because men have issues with the woman making more money than us. We do.
Totally agree. That's where it starts up, right?
If it was a lot more, if it was like a lot more.
But that's exactly where I
Get to your person shit. That's
Right.
so funny. You said your woman makes more than you.
Right.
So who manages the finances? You or her?
Right. So our system is probably I don't want to tell you.
Because this is when it gets heated.
Right. So
This is when it gets heated.
This is how we manage each other's our marriage. So my wife is automatically the financial advisor because she has more. She's not financially inclined.
That's it. Yes. That's it.
But that's even when she was working at her job when we first met, and I was making more than her. And when I told her, hey, stop working at this job and go get your degree. Don't worry about the bills. So now when I turn and I'm going to try to do my shit, and now I got to take a pay cut. Now it's because it's all in house.
Communicated that.
It's all in house.
Y'all had a conversation and y'all came to an agreement.
But you said something key. Like that's what you said something key. It's the communication.
You ain't got
You know what I'm saying?
got a damn right.
That part. Like you said something that's key. Like y'all sat down and y'all look, and this is the problem with a lot of relationships. They don't sit down and they don't be like, all right, look.
We know where all our money go.
What are you good at? What are you not good at? You know what I'm saying? What's your strengths, your weaknesses? What makes you tick? That's the problem with a lot of relationships, and that goes from just not only just money. We also talked about at the top, sex too. You know what I'm saying? Communication in all parts.
Yes. Happy I don't need
You know what I'm saying? Because that's why there's a lot of stigmas because we don't know how to talk. That's the problem. We know how to make judgment calls, but we don't know how to sit down and talk and be like, all right, look, why are you making these choices? Why are you doing this? Why are you living like this? That's why y'all marriage works so well, because y'all can sit down and talk.
Right.
Okay, hey, look, you good with the money.
Right.
I ain't. I'm gonna go sit my ass down and not gonna worry about it. Now, I will ask questions if I don't see something, but that's not my expertise. Now, if I'm willing to learn said expertise, then I'm going to you're gonna go to your wife about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, most people just like, okay, well, it's about this, it's about that, and leave it alone. No, it's not just the outside looking in. It's like I said, we gotta like the reason why we have so much stigma is because we don't talk. We just sit there and we just assume. And you know what they say when you assume?
Make your ass out of you and me.
Okay.
Mainly you, because I ain't gonna worry about it.
Okay, because I ain't worried about it.
Alright, hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Good.
I go by J Lord. I'm his legacy. New Orleans and St. Louis in the building, we done already covered that. But I appreciate the little podcast. Thank you for everybody for having us. DJ Big Blue. You already know.
Ready to see what y'all got?
I got some special. Go ahead, run it.
Draining all my energy, maybe my baby is in love, but I don't wanna run away from you. And I said, from you. And I said, no, I don't wanna run away from you, my dear. When I said I'll be there. But what about me? But what about me? And what I need. Oh. But what about me? Yeah, but what about me? And what I need. Oh. You hurt me, deeply devastated at the thought of me leaving the past in the past, casting my demons not shutting and talk to me every weekend. I think my ego is bruised, drinking way much more than I used to. And you, still I point the finger at you, or is it me? Seeing things, creating things, but it's strange, different pain when all I wanna do is love you. But all you ever do is push back. Need that boomerang of what I give it, come back. But you never address the shit that you lack. What's that? Begging me to say, what do I get back? Run away. From you and I said, from you and I said, no, I don't wanna run away from you and I
back, run away, adios, not staying, not for, oscillate, breaking more,
Rather go, had a war, got straight, not today. I think it's time to change. Take me the wrong way. Who do I nominate?
free your protege,
Sounds the day, I'll find a better beat.
know the pain, counterfeit, all the same, all they did is sort of lame, when they pose this on the rain,
Living in them sort of games, but who am I to judge someone who never really knows true love? Relationships, we don't even know their function. I'm trying to do some romance shit. You're trying to do some romance shit. We need to stop running. I'm gonna get to running. I don't wanna run away. Run away. You wanna say I stay. You wanna say I stay. But I don't wanna run away. Run away. Yeah, I did. I said I did.
J.O. and Legacy, like I said.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't expect y'all to sound that good.
Just let you know when I get somebody, they gonna kill it.
You thought I was a rapper?
I thought you was a rapper.
I mean, I can't spit.
We
but
do.
yeah.
Oh, she said she got some bars.
I got bars.